Hi guys, so today I just wanted to do a quick review on these crayons that are so awesome, but I would like to start off by showing you a few techniques that I like to use and that I will be using in this demonstration. Basically you can get a lot of different textures depending on how you decide to use the crayons, and I just love that it can go from a watercolor effect to a more painted acrylic effect, or even just, hey, just crayons if you want it to have some texture. And you know me, I love texture. But yeah, I'm just showing you the things that I like to do with these crayons. Here, I am using two different types of gesso, clear gesso and white gesso. Now, clear gesso gives it a more transparent, painterly feel, and white gesso definitely makes the color a little milky, but it smooths out the color, so it looks pretty much like acrylic painting, and I love it. And I just want to show you real quick this last technique, which is one of my favorites. I love to play with splattering, so basically you're just gonna rub the wet crayon all on your brush and you're gonna flick it just like you would with acrylic paints. But yeah, those are the techniques, and now I will show you my demonstration. I thought it would be best to show you a demonstration while I was reviewing the product so you can see all the different textures and techniques that I showed you, and you can just get a feel for what I'm saying as I'm doing it. So I hope you like this. If you do like this, then please make sure you like and subscribe for more. And if you're already subscribed, well, hey girl, or hey boy. I am starting by just laying the color down on the paper, and then I'm going to go over it with my white gesso. And I love this technique for painting skin because it just blends so effortlessly and gives this painterly feel that I just adore. I really think these crayons by Caran D'Ache. See, I was avoiding saying that name because I knew I was going to butcher it. But I think these crayons are good for both beginning artists and artists who have been practicing their craft for a while now. I'm going to go ahead and throw out my pros and cons. The first pro about these crayons are that they're very quick and easy to work with. You guys know me if you've been watching me for a while. I really do adore acrylics and, markers because I can get things done very quickly. I can achieve the effect that I want to achieve very quickly, which is probably why I haven't dabbled in oils yet. The second pro is that they last for quite a long time. I've had these crayons for maybe a little more than a year, and I'm still using the same set, so I think that's a pretty long-lasting product, especially considering that it's just a crayon. Like, a little goes a long way with these bad boys. You definitely get your money's worth. The third pro is that you don't really have to worry about cleaning up afterwards. Oh, I didn't want to say that, but you guys, I am such a lazy artist, which is why I probably don't mess with oils yet, because oh my goodness, I really do want to play in oils, and I probably will one day, but I just see, oh my goodness, people like scraping the oils off of their, palettes and cleaning their brushes, and it's just too much for me right now. I don't really have the time for that. But with these crayons, lay the color down, or in some cases you'll see me, I'll hold the crayon and just use my paintbrush to take paint directly off the crayon, and then I'll blend it on the paper, like if I want to blend another color with that color, because I rarely ever just, you know, use that one color to be the color that I want to be shown on the end product. I hope you understand what I just said there, but I'm pretty sure I said that right. But yes, you can just blend on the paper, and that's exactly what I'm doing here. I'm blending a bunch of different browns and yellows so she can have more of a orangey kind of gingerish hair. But yes, that is what I'm doing here, and that's why I love these crayons. You don't have to worry about cleaning up afterwards. Just put them back in their pack. You don't have to clean a palette. You don't have to worry about toxic fumes from paint thinners and all that. Well, those are the things that I worry about anyways. So yeah, those were my pros. And I only have one con, and maybe I'll be ridiculed as a cheapo, but they're pretty expensive. Well, in my eyes, they're pretty expensive because they're like $20 for a pack of 10. And we are talking about crayons here, so. But I honestly do think they're worth the money because, you know, look how long I've had them for. And no, I'm not being sponsored. I just really wanted to show you guys these little crayons because I love them so much. The only time I really struggled was in the beginning because they're kind of like gouache, and in the terms that they are very reactive, and you know, you lay one color on top of a wet color, then that color is going to change. But I really do hope you guys like this video. The original painting has already been sold, but there will be prints in the future. Alright, you guys, I love you. Bye.